game? Is it still nice to get that first point?
It is indeed, especially actually the way that game one ended, where we had we hadn't given up a goal in 55 minutes, and then we blew the lead in the last five and ended up falling in overtime. Uh, so for us to come out, especially at home, the way we did, it was really good to see. And I thought we played a pretty responsible game. We were really opportunistic. When they made mistakes, we capitalized on them. But it was good to see Bish get in there and get his feet wet. Last time he's played a game was the finals, and so it was I don't know, a lot of positives came out. Yeah, I thought both our guys played well. Kind of felt bad for him on the goal. He caught the break with it hitting the post, but I think it hit his backside and rolled in. But other than that, I thought he was solid all over the place. It was good to see.
What have you thought of Eric Condra's play? Just 2 goals in his 2 games.
Yeah, there was a little bit of talk on the bench that he was going to get 82 this year. So, but the one thing about Condra, just watching these 2 games, really he's got a great head for the game. So he's a really smart player and knows where to be on the ice. The other thing you got to give him credit for, he's played on 2 different lines, and he's meshed well with everybody he's played with. He's killed penalties, and I thought he's really fit in well with us. Mm-hmm. Well, I just look at 2 nights ago in Nashville and to tonight he's just taken strides in 2 days. I think a lot of that is probably nerves. You got to get that first one out of the way, and it was a little bit of a different style game from the Nashville game, but he had, what I enjoyed was he tried to do things. He wasn't playing safe the whole game. He was trying to make some plays, and for the most part, they worked out for him. And you need guys, skill players, to use their strengths, and he did that tonight.
You see him pull off a couple of those spin moves like he did. That shows you he's pretty confident.
Yeah, he's doing it in September, so it's different than doing it in April, I guess. But I think you want to see that in players. And one of the things we told our guys in camp was play to your strengths. Don't sit here and say, oh, well, I think the coach might want this or the coach might want that. Play to your strengths, and then we'll adjust things from there. And it's good to see the skill guys exude their skill, like show what they have. And he did some good things tonight, and he got rewarded for it.
It seemed like Jerome came out hot and he had the puck a lot in the first period. He was all over the place. That's the big thing for him, kind of having to sustain it across 60 minutes.
Well, you kind of want that for everybody. Consistency is a big part of the game. With Joe, he's such a dynamic talent. You give him, like, even there was a couple plays where not too much was really happening for him. Then all of a sudden he finds himself alone in front of the net with the puck, and some of those guys, the puck follow him around, and he's one of them. But he's getting chances, and you want to see him start with us. It's nice to see him start with us right from camp, instead of last year he had to come in kind of in a tough circumstance because he missed all of camp due to injury, and it's just going to help him out.
And D'Angelo seemed real calm with the puck. He was the first guy to go over there after Push took the big hit. What other things have you seen from him that you like so far?
Well, you like to see that guys, teammates sticking up for each other, and the one thing about D'Angelo, he's another one. He's just kind of getting his feet wet in the pro game, and but you look for guys. Okay, play to your strengths again. He's a puck mover, and when he's doing that, and as he was doing tonight, you're playing to your strengths, and that's what we want to see. And it was good. He's had a pretty good 2 games. He was good the other night. Yeah.
So what are your thoughts on getting better?
Well, I look at, as we're talking about Pekka and D'Angelo and Drouin and Vladdy, he's had a little bit more time seasoning than the rest of those guys, and you expect these guys, or you hope that they're going to get better. And Vladdy has shown that his confidence has grown with with every game he plays and every camp he comes to. And I think prior to this year, he probably played a little bit more tentative, and instead of trying to make things happen. And now he's got a lot more command of himself. He wants the puck. He's not afraid to make plays now, and you want to see that out of Vladdy. And it's really good to see that just the confidence his game is growing. There are guys playing in tomorrow's game that played tonight. I don't know. I can't remember exactly, but there's 4 or 5 of them, I think. All right.
Thanks, Jack.